Good morning, everyone. Now, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we will discuss on a new topic that is PT Cash Book. As we had already discussed about simple or single column cash book and double column cash book. And now comes towards the another point or another topic that is PT Cash Book. In every business of whatever size, a large number of small payments such as for postage, stationery, bus fare, taxi fare, cartage, etc. have to be made. These payments are generally respective in nature. If all these payments are made by cashier and are recorded in main cash book, that means single column cash book or double column cash book, the cashier will be overburdened and with the work and the cash book will be become very bulky. So to avoid these all things, it is usual to appoint an employee as PT cashier, and that PT cashier do the activities of recording these all small expenses like postage, stationery, bus fare, taxi fare, cartage is all being recorded in particular book that is known as what a PT cash book, isn't it? So what is PT cash book? It is a book in which we record all small payments. Beside all these small payments of PT expenses, in this book we'll record the receipts from main cashier which PT cashier received from the head cashier or main cashier. That also receipts will be recorded in PT cash book. So I hope this is clear to you all what is PT cash book. And remember one thing, this PT cash book being prepared by the PT cashier. Now comes towards the types of PT cash book. Here there are two types of PT cash book. First one simple PT cash book and second one analytical PT cash book. So now comes towards the first one that is simple PT cash book. A simple PT cash book is identical with a cash book. Any cash which the party sorry which the PT cashier receives is recorded on left hand side, that means cash column, or debit or receipts column, and any cash which he pays out is recorded on right hand side, that means credit or payment columns. You just see the specimen of simple PT cash book. So this is simple PT cash book. Here we have also 8 columns and this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. Here in left hand side we'll record the amount received from the head cashier or the main cashier. That amount which a PT cashier received, that will be recorded here, and whatever expenses being incurred in an organization like postage, stationery, bus fare, taxi fare, cartage, these all expenses will be recorded in a right hand side, and in particulars will record the head of the expenses, and in date will record the date of the transactions in which these expenses and receipts being incurred, isn't it? So this is the main or specimen of simple PT cash book, and now comes towards the one question in which we'll discuss how to prepare the simple PT cash book. So from the following particulars, prepare PT cash book for the month of April 2020. So here we'll have to record these all transactions in petty cash book. So on April 1st, drew for petty cash, that is what 5,000. That means the PT cashier received the amount from head cashier or main cashier amounting to rupees 5,000. So how it will be recorded here? So you can see that this 5,000 will be recorded here in the receipt side with an entry of to bank account on April 1st, isn't it? And now comes towards the another transactions, that is paid for postage on April 3rd, that is what 300 rupees, and we know very well this is an expenses for the concern. That's why it will be recorded here in PD cash book with an entry of by postage account amount of 300. And now comes towards the another transactions, that is paid telephone bill on April 5th, that is what of 400 rupees. This also being recorded by in a right hand side with an entry of by telephone expenses in a amount paid column, that is what of 400 rupees on April 5th. Now comes towards the another transactions, that is on April 8th paid for cartage worth rupees 140 rupees. So this also being recorded by in a right hand side with an entry of buy cartage on April 8, that is what 140 rupees. And now comes towards the another transactions, that is April 9th says paid for postage amounting to rupees 200. So this also being recorded by in a right hand side of petty cash book with an entry of buy postage amounting to rupees 200 rupees in a amount paid column. And now comes towards the another transactions, that is on April 12th paid for sundries amounting to rupees 100. This also being recorded by in a right hand side with an entry of buy sundries expenses amounting to rupees 100 in our amount paid column. And now comes towards the last transactions, that is on April 27th paid for stationery, that is what 300 rupees. This also being recorded by in a credit side or what right hand side with an entry of buy stationery, that is what 300 rupees. And this is the last transactions which is being incurred. Then after we'll add all these expenses, that means 300 plus 400 plus 140 rupees plus 200 plus 100 plus 300 rupees. After the sum of these all expenses, the results is 1440 rupees. That means total expenses incurred is what 1440 rupees. So we'll do the balancing again. You can see that on April 1st, the PT cashier received an amount of 5,000 rupees, and the all expenses being incurred within a month is what 1440 rupees. So the balancing amount is what 3,560 rupees in the hand of PT cashier at the end of the month, that is on April 30. So we'll do an entry of buy balance carried down with an amount of 3,560 rupees, and we'll close the amount with 5,000 in both the sides, left hand side and in a right hand side. And this balance carried down will forwarded to my first with an entry of to balance brought down, and you can see this being forwarded with an amount of 3,560 rupees, and again will take the amount from head cashier, that is what 1440 rupees for the impressed amount of 5,000. Impressed amount is a definite sum which a head cashier provides to PT cashier for their regular expenses. So to maintain this 5,000 rupees, again PT cashier will take an amount of 1,440 40 rupees from the head cashier or the main cashier. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you all, and this is the end of today's video. Thanks for listening, and write down these all important points in your notebook. And this is the end of today's video. God bless you all.